There's a certain fact and reality that it doesn't matter where I go to or who I speak with. Everybody in the world would agree with this fact. So listen to it. You see, the world that we're in, it's been going on for billions of years. I'm sure you agree. And you are just a visitor to it. You just dropped in recently. You're going to stay for a short while, then you leave. How's that so far? Let's carry on. Between the time that you got here and when you leave, which we call your birth and your death, that time, that short time, is what we call life. Agree? Okay. And then finally, whilst you're here, the world unfolds and you simply experience it. Bam, done. Let's go. No one can argue with that. So why then do we complicate this thing called life? Why is there suffering and depression and tension and anxiety and wars and fighting when the world is just simply unfolding before us and we're merely experiencing it? What could go wrong? It's been unfolding for billions of years. It's doing it everywhere, whether you're there or not. It's still going on without you. It has never stopped for 1 second. And it doesn't consult you before it unfolds. It has never asked for your advice about, how should we unfold in China or in Cuba? So where you are standing, that's where you get to experience a very small, tiny portion of the huge vastness that is going on. Depending on where you're sitting right now, you will only experience what is unfolding in front of you. If you turn left, you'll experience something different. And if you turn right, well, something else will pop up. It's just that simple. So it turns out 7 billion of us, we're just walking around experiencing the part that is simply unfolding before us. Mine will be different from yours, depending on where you are. But here comes our biggest problem, our most expensive problem that we have with life, with this reality, where the world is just unfolding and we're just experiencing. Are you ready for it? If you know this, you will end all suffering, all the tension, all the disharmony that's going on in the world. This is the problem. You're saying, I, who just dropped into the world recently, 40-something years ago, even though it's been going on billions of years, and I'm only experiencing a tiny fraction of it, I have a way that I would like it to be. You see, that's the most expensive problem that you'll ever have in your life. Because we've gone from a simple life to a complicated one. So whilst the world is unfolding and I, that I'm a guest here, is experiencing it, I've decided in my mind, you know what? I've made it up in my mind. I would like it to unfold this way. I don't care about the ones going on in Pluto. I don't care about the ones happening in North Korea. It's just this particular one in front of me right now. I don't like it. I don't want it to happen. It's too painful. I hope it never happens again. Or we say, oh, I really like it. It feels so good. Can I have it every day? Will you stay forever? And now, that is the definition of human selfishness. We've just made all of life personal. We've made it about us and nothing else. Because you don't care what is going on in other parts of the world that's unfolding there. You only care about the one that's unfolding in front of you, that you are experiencing. If I said to you, there's a house that's burning right now in Congo, you say, okay. Oh, that's unfortunate, that's sad. But if I said your neighbor's house is burning, you say, let me go quickly and get my things so that it doesn't come to my own property. Let me save my property. Even though it's not even your house, that's just your neighbor's house. So we're all living on this basis, this moment unfolding in front of us. We say, I don't like it. I don't want to experience it. How can I change it? Or this moment, I love it so much. I don't want it to ever stop. In fact, every moment needs to be like this one. And how can I keep it going forever? So we either reject or we possess. That's all we're doing as guests here. If you like, you want it. You hold on tight. If you don't, stay away from me. You reject it. So life was unfolding and we were supposed to be experiencing it as it comes along. until we decided to inject how we want it to be. Whether it's supposed to happen to you, how it's supposed to happen, how it was meant to happen. But wait, where did we get this idea from? That's something that is billions and zillions of years old, that you are only seeing a tiny fraction of it, should be the way we imagined it to be. I'm supposed to meet the man of my dreams, and he's supposed to love me more than anyone in the whole world. He should be 6'4", dark and handsome, no pot bellies, please, good manners, fat bank account, lovely family, and they should all be nice to me. We'll have 3 kids together. I've even picked out the names of our children. They should be well behaved and grow up to be these amazing human beings that I've trained. Who promised you this? You made it up. This is what Buddha meant when he said all of life is suffering. And why are we suffering? Because of desire and preference. The rich is suffering, the poor is suffering, the slim, the tall, the short. Everybody is suffering. Because as life is unfolding, we prefer it, we imagine it to be something that it's not. We don't let it unfold as it is. As long as it's different from what we imagined, there's a problem. In fact, that is the definition of a problem. My mind made up how I want things to be, and it hasn't turned out like I imagined it to be. So therefore, there's a problem. Spoiler alert, it's not going to be the way you made it up. There are too many other forces that is influencing your experience way before you got here and before you started analyzing and imagining and using your intellect. So what can you do about it? Accept it. Honor and respect as it unfolds before you, for it is your gift. Because so much is unfolding that you're not even experiencing. But this one is special and it's for you. And have you noticed? Hardly can you stop it if it must happen to you. Hence the prayer, help me to accept the things I cannot change and only change the things that I can. Starting with something as easy as the weather. If tomorrow you're going out or you're going to meet up with friends and the weather forecast is rain, you're already depressed from today because you prefer sunshine. Who are you to want it to be otherwise in that very moment so that you can go out and enjoy yourself when all the forces of nature have caused it to rain? Do you see how problematic our lives are? Now imagine that I walk around saying, I prefer you to be taller, you slimmer, you quieter, you richer, you healthier. Just because I imagined it, I made it up in my head how I would prefer you to be. It's not going to be so. So it turns out that life is so simple and we complicate it by preferring it to be what it's not. The yogis talk about the nature of things. You cannot see a snake and prefer that it doesn't bite you. Or you see a bee and you wish that, oh, don't sting me. That's the nature of the bee. It's meant to sting, and the nature of the snake is meant to bite. It's the nature of the world to unfold before you. You interact with it by experiencing it and learning from it, to be a higher being than you were before you had it, and to learn lessons from it for your spiritual growth. Not by making up how you would prefer it to be. You will not experience. Instead, you'll be comparing the one that you made up in your mind with the reality that is unfolding in front of you. And if it doesn't match, well, Houston, we have a problem. And that is why till today, the greatest quote that I've ever heard is that the way is not difficult for he who has no preference. So let's just enjoy life. It's simpler than we think. So until next time, be gentle with yourself and each other. Bye for now.